Hello everybody and welcome to TradeStation's Market Review. My name's Simon Clarke from Trade with Precision and I'll be discussing some of the key markets of interest right now. Now, if we come and take a look at the mini Dow, last week we were talking about a couple of levels that we had, or a couple of lines that we had drawn in the sand. We had 17,400 on the lower side as potential support and 17,750 on the upper side as potential resistance. And since last week, the market has just really played out between those two levels. It's come back down, tested 17,400 sort of fairly precisely here, as we can see on the daily, and now the market sort of moved back up to 17,750. We're sitting there right at that level at the moment. So the question is really, where is the market likely to go next, and where can we start to look for, in which direction can we start to look for moves? I mean, here on the daily chart, the market trend structure is still looking a little bit of a mess. I mean, we've got probably more of a down, we've had a more of a recent downtrend in the market. We've had a low, a lower low, and now we've had just a higher high. So it's just started to turn around. I think 17,750 is certainly sort of a key level here. If we start to zoom out of this, we can see how many times 17,750 has been tested sort of fairly precisely, going right the way back through time. So for me, I want to see 17,750 broken to the upside. If that does get broken, and we might expect to see a bit of resistance here before the market breaks through, or a retest of 17,750. If we can get that, then I think, you know, there's nothing, or the next sort of port of call, I should say, for the mini Dow could be up here towards the 18,000 level. And then of course 18,000 and beyond, you know, we're up into those new highs. So for me at the moment, what I'm looking for is looking at this market carefully around 17,750 to look for trading opportunities. I'll be expecting those, or looking for those I should say, here back on the 4-hour chart and intraday time frames, looking for opportunities where the trend structures started to form again. There's probably going to be back down here into the sort of intraday time frames here on the hourly, and maybe even lower than that during the day session. If we come and take a look at crude oil, last week we were looking at again a couple of levels on this market. We had 48 and 48 and 53. We can see that the market here is in a nice uptrend. Certainly got this nice confirmed uptrend now on the weekly chart and the daily chart. If I come and take a look at the 4-hour chart, we can see the 44 level through here. We can also see the, well, I say 48, it's a little bit more precisely just underneath 48 at around sort of 47.75. But we can see where that market sort of tested that level a number of times, and now we're starting to get a move back up to the long side again. So bullish price action still in the market, still looking rather bullish on these intraday time frames. So if we come back up to the daily, we can see that we've got a nice trend structure here on the daily, and well, pretty much sort of nothing else in the way up here towards sort of 53. So what I'm looking for here on crude oil is looking for trading opportunities back into the moving averages on the daily chart and intraday time frames, looking for bullish action towards the 53 level. If we come and take a look at gold as well, and take a look at the CG contract. Now gold, last week we were looking at this level around 1260, so we're looking at this area as potential support. Now the market has now broken 1260, and we've got a significant move to the short side. And in fact what this has done is it's now started to change the trend structure here on these sort of higher time frames. So what can we look at here? So if we come and take a look at the daily, what I want to see really is where the market may find support on this on gold. and where the next sort of structure level is. So if we sort of zoom out of this slightly, we can start to see sort of something around here, around that sort of like 12, just above that sort of 1200 level, 1200 level. So if I sort of mark that in here, we can certainly see that we've had previous sort of support and resistance through here before. There's certainly a bit of price congestion up here as well, so there's probably something just a little bit above that, around sort of 1210 actually, I think is probably a little bit better. So just up here around 1210. So we've got the 1210 level in here or thereabouts as potential support, and underneath there we've also got another level that we've identified earlier, which is around that sort of 1169, 1170 area, where again we can previously or we can see that there's been previous support and resistance in the market too. So couple of levels of structure here on the market. What I'm looking for is for the market to interact with these levels. If 1210 gets broken, then we could be looking for a move back down here towards the 1170 area. Some of the time frames where we'll be able to see some of the best trading opportunities on these markets, especially here on gold, is some of these intraday time frames. Just looking here on the sort of 4-hour time frame, we've just got a very nice downtrend structure here at the moment. Moving averages all flowing nicely, and very nice sort of well structured market. Again, here on the intraday time frames, down to on the 2-hour time frame and on the 1-hour time frame, again very nice sort of smooth flowing market. Ideal opportunities for trend flow trading strategies using the moving averages here on these sort of smooth flowing trends. Okay, so let me tell you about the webinar events that we've got running this week. Now, there is an event today called Predictive Technical Analysis Techniques. This event is a 1-hour event. It's free of charge to join, and you can find out more information about it if you come here to the TradeStation International website, come over to the webinars tab, and then you can come down to the live webinars section and review the events that we have running. So Predictive Technical Analysis Techniques, this event we're going to be looking at a number of different conventional indicators, conventional techniques to be able to help us to read price action ahead of time. So these are some of the sort of techniques that we use, or modern techniques I should say, that we use on traditional technical analysis to help us to build our trading decisions. This event is like I say, it's free of charge. It's 1 hour. It's run at 7:30 New York time. You can come along to fill in your details here to register, and we'll look forward to speaking to you on the webinar. Okay, hope it helps, and look forward to speaking to you next week. Bye for now.